Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Gentlemen, today in part 66 video series of learning today we will discuss about the production of electricity by using different methods. Gentlemen, you can see the different electrical appliances. Those need electrical energy to be driven. So these electrical energy can drive the different equipments of those are being powered by electrical energy. First is pressure, then magnetism, heat, light, chemical action. So now I will describe generation of electricity by pressure. Certain crystals produce an EMF when pressure applied on it. This EMF is known as piezoelectric effect. This form of electrical generation is commonly known as piezoelectric. The most common piezoelectric materials today are crystalline quartz and barium titanite. You can see the application of mechanical stress produces an electric polarization which is proportional to this stress. This polarization establishes a voltage across the crystals. If a circuit is connected across the crystal, a flow of current can be observed. When the crystal is loaded, pressure is applied. Gentlemen, these are the vibration sensors. These are placed under the fuselage, heavily loaded fuselage. Those are being loaded again and again. You can say cyclic fatigue or heavily pressurized area of the wings. When deform takes place and this deformation is transferred into electrical energy, this electrical energy is being indicated in the cockpit, and man sitting in the cockpit can observe that how much deformation has been take place. So piezoelectric vibration sensor, this effect is used as a number of devices of aircraft for small voltages, that is vibration sensors. So the second method is generation of electricity by magnetism. Gentlemen, you can see it is the major system by which electricity can be produced and being used in all over the world. You can see North Pole and South Pole. These are the electromotive force traveling from electromagnetic lines of force traveling from north to south. And this electric loop. Electromagnetism works on the principle of Faraday's law, which states that when a conductor is placed inside a magnetic field, when it is moved, a cutting action takes place. This loop cuts the magnetic lines of force and EMF is induced. This EMF is induced. This induced EMF is proportional to the speed of the rotation and strength of the magnetic field. You can see this prime mover is being moved by the wind energy, and this wind energy is directly hooked with the shaft, and this shaft is rotating the electrical loops inside the magnetic fields. And cutting action takes place. Again, Faraday's law comes into it, and energy is being produced and being fed to the grid. Likewise, this hydro pressure is moving this main prime mover, and which is directly hooked to this electrical loops which is placed inside the magnetic field, and it is moving and electricity is being produced. Gentlemen, you can see in the picture the generator which converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. A large amount of electrical energy are produced by mechanical machines called generators. So the next method is thermal system. Gentlemen, it is a very important system which is being used in aviation world. You can use this system to measure temperature in hot exhaust areas of the engine as well as of the aircraft. You can see the temperature is being raised and proportionally as the voltages are being produced. Gentlemen, this system works on the principle of thermocouples. The two different metals are joined together and placed in different areas. One is a hot junction and a cold junction, and EMF will be induced when this will be heated and two dissimilar metals are joined together to a millivolt. You will get indication. But when in aviation fields, this is the major application. Its major application is for measuring the temperature of the exhaust gases. You can see this voltmeter, which is graduated in degrees Celsius. One is the hot junction and the cold junction thermocouple leads. Thermocouple leads are made with the similar materials as with the thermocouples. So, generation of electricity by light. The next method is solar system. Generation of electricity by light. Boys, you can see in this animated video that sun is putting light on the solar system, and solar system converts this light energy into electricity and being fed to the main panel, and to the rest energy is being fed to the grid. Boys, you can see the solar system. A solar cell is a photovoltaic cell, is a device that converts light energy into electricity. Fundamentally, the device contains certain chemical elements that, when exposed to light energy, they release electrons. Photons in sunlight are taken in by the solar panel or cell. When these are then absorbed by the semiconductor material such as silicon. Electrons in the cell are broken loose from their atoms, allowing them to flow through the material to produce electricity. So, solar cells have many applications which is historically been used in aviation world. You can see this aircraft is being powered by this electrical photovoltaic cells, and this is the future of the aviation world. In this picture you can see that this satellite system is being powered by the solar system. So solar is a backbone in space energy as well. So the next method is by using chemical action. Gentlemen, chemical energy can be converted into electrical. The most common form of this is the battery. The primary battery produces electricity using two different metals in a chemical solution, like alkaline electrolyte, where a chemical reaction takes between the metals and chemicals free from electrons in one metal than in the other. You can see the anode and cathode. Anode is negatively charged and cathode is positively charged, are immersed in the electrolyte, and the electrons are flowing from anode to cathode, and electricity is being produced due to the chemical reaction. Thank you, gentlemen. It was all about our topic. Thank you.